Want to move the mic closer to your face. Alright, remember, cold tyres. 2 corners later, crashes.
The grip comes up a bit quicker than we've been in the last couple of sessions, I guess. The early part of the day.
Make it count. Sam's joining us.
Cool. Sam's going to race with us.
And hopefully my audio is working and he can actually hear it. I'm pleasantly surprised that the YouTube chat is actually coming through and I can read it. That's always handy.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't turn up in a GT car.
Embarrassing.
He seems pretty keen. I don't know about a race. That's not a no, right? So that's like...
That's definitely not a no.
It's a chance.
Mm.
That's
You're saying there's a chance, yeah. That looks like you've gone the wrong way there, mate.
Yeah, well, I was looking up at the chat. I sailed past my brake marker.
I was going to say, I was waiting for you to turn in and you just kept going straight.
Well, if I turned in, I would have completely died. I was about to pick a GT3.
Well, you're free too, of course. You just be on your own.
Whatever you want. Yeah, that's right. We picked it for Dennis because Dennis is actually racing the GT3s in the event, but he stiffed us, as you can see in the Disco chat. Oh. God, I've still got to slow down. Oh, you don't have Fez? It's the only setup I've got. I've still got low fuel warnings. I thought that might disappear by now. JB said all the cars are, so all the cars are there.
Except for the LMP. I didn't
except
include
for the LMP. I told you, make it count. All one word. Make it count. I should bring the chat.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I think Sam will be the only person who doesn't know it. Everyone else will.
That's our regular password. Best? Good question. Didn't look. JB, what's the best GTP? Because I have a feeling
I don't think it's a Ferrari, no.
I think it's a Ferrari. Did we post a bop? Whatever got bopped the most, probably.
Yeah, the BMW I think was the only one who got any bopping at all. I might be wrong on that, but
yeah,
I don't know. People bang on about the Acura being the best if it rains, but
Acura Matata?
They could be old news.
We raced that last year in the wet. It is so dark.
It didn't go so well for us.
No. You always blame the person that's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore,
Sean.
fault.
Nice.
That's the rule of business. They get all the action items in meetings and all of the blame.
Hmm.
They're not here to defend themselves. I've actually got to turn the volume down in the Don's machine. I still got the low fuel warning.
What about hitting your fuel accept button?
I don't think I've got that map.
Oh. I wonder if that's sorted out.
Is it in the black boxes?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
If you tell me there's a default key for it.
There probably is, but I wouldn't know what that is either. I just have it mapped to my wheel.
Hey, the sun's back out again. And the winner, I want to see what he's picked. BMW, I guess. I guess the BMW.
All right.
What usage did you put on?
80%.
Nice, nice. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I started to catch it, and then as the slide went on, more and more.
Yeah.
Damn, it's the first time in the GTPs. Look out for the cold tyres.
Oh god, yeah. 2 or 3 laps until you start having some reliable confidence in it.
Hey, Jenny. Oh. Just settling in for our last week of practice before Sebring with the new changes. Get shitless of dying. Oh. She's a handful with the new tyre. Well, I call it tyre physics or car physics.
Wow.
Both.
I agree.
Yeah, she's a challenge. Absolute challenge. I do agree that a big part of that is the brain, adjusting the brain, that the unconscious habit of just going pretty much full tilt straight out of the pits. You'll have to get rid of that mentality real quick. $250 in some. I'd hate to get woken up by them, but if I get bored at work, I don't mind wasting their time. If I've got nothing to do. Oh, AI trading. Hi, I'm contacting you. I had that recently. We are hereditary researchers and have uncovered that your rich dead uncle and you are the only living survivor. You have lots of money that you for some reason need to pay us to release. But act now. Otherwise I'll get it. I always get the tax on the phone. The ones on the phone, it is a modern day Nigerian print. I always get the Chinese calls.
Embassy?
No, the tax office, which some reason is Chinese.
I get a Chinese message It's my most regular spam call. It starts off English, and there's some vague mention about pressing a button for English, and then just goes straight to Chinese.
There are a lot of Chinese people in Australia that are really stupid. Well, actually, I don't know what's the alternative, really.
I kind of assumed that maybe my last name is unusual enough that it comes up in some sort of, hey, it could be vaguely Chinese.
What? Mine's brown, and I still get it.
Yeah, I know. That my theory is going out of the water as soon as I heard you mention you get this thing call.
Yeah. I just think they just have a whole big list and they just dial it. But surely you'd have better luck by not having the Chinese stuff there. Like the ATO having a high, predominantly Chinese message, one for English, one for Chinese. Like, ATO.
Yeah. Probably not.
Oof. Ooh, I slapped the wall then. Ooh. I wonder if I... Oh, it's wide. Still good, still good, still good.
Older wide.
I did, but I get the boot into it. Skimming across the dirt in the exit of one. Still good. I don't know where this Sean character is.
Well, I noticed he wasn't even online, so he may be having a girly night or a footy night, or...
Have a girly night.
Doesn't he have a girl at the moment? Oh, that's right, she moved on.
I'm friend you are.
No.
So is a blue envelope a tax thing, Journey? I got a message saying my my MyGov account was hacked or was shut because of hacked. Go and ring the government to clear it out. I'm thinking, oh yeah, sure, righto. Check my app. Sure as shit, I can't log in.
Oh, okay.
So I think someone did have a red hot go at trying to log into my MyGov. Saying logging into my MyGov is a bit weird. Ooh. Blue for in trouble, white for clear. That'd be so much better. All of our fines and shit come in a pretty standard fucking envelope. You can sort of tell government envelopes, but it's just anything government related, you get it. So you can't really tell. Not that I've had a fine for a while. Not that I want to jinx myself, but...
No, don't do that.
JB has. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yes.
I've had a few scary waits for the mail, just in, like... Ugh.
Yeah. Going through red light is $650. It hurts. Mind you, the fleet manager came, because I got it while I was working, so it was in a work car. And the fleet manager came up to me with the bill, hands it to me with a knowing smile. And I look at the
Looked at the wrong stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, I knew it was me. I looked at the actual fine infringement notice. The fee to pay was $3,500.
Yep.
And I had a minor.
Not knowing.
Yeah, it's a corporate fee. But yes, he knew damn well I'd see that. So he obviously gets his little kick out of everybody having a moment of heart failure.
Yes, I would too. So what they do in Australia, Journey, is if it's a fleet car, it's registered to the business. So it's a deterrent fee. It's to strongly encourage the business to give up the actual real driver, because there's also demerit points in it. I remember getting a parking fine, 20 years ago, in a my pool car, my fleet car, and they tell you to log in and put it into your own name and see. I just logged in and paid it, because at that time it was the same cost. So I just paid the fee and it didn't hit my record. So they quickly figured that shit out.
Yeah.
And that is to strongly discourage businesses from just not passing the fine on to the driver. But yeah, I think that bloke had enjoyed watching people's get the car drain out of people's face
Oh yeah.
when they see the actual cost.
No, he did.
But you're in a fucking patient transport. You shouldn't be running red lights when you're responsible for some frail patient, JB.
Well,
That's disgraceful.
Well, two things. There was no patient on board, and
Your Honour.
I was rushing, rushing to get back to the next job through the pressure. So really, I think my employer should pay my fee anyway.
They will flatly deny that. We strongly encourage our drivers to follow all the road rules.
You got it.
They're not silly.
Hey.
Hey,
Easy, Bernie.
I take it. Well, you better take all that back, Warwick.
No, you should have been here ages ago.
Okay.
I know that futsal's tomorrow. Having to
You're
sign
right.
the blue
It is.
envelopes, that's funny. It's not funny. See, JB just thought you was having a night with your girlfriend. That's how much he cares.
Oh, I knew your girl wasn't
You
around.
didn't. You fucking didn't. Look, go back and watch the stream and then tell me.
Yeah, I thought you know, good-looking bloke like you have a new one by now.
Well recovered. Well played, sir. You haven't met Sean. See, I'd never say that.
I've seen the photos.
I did actually have a date on Friday. Thank you very much.
Hey, all right, nice work, man.
Now you've just validated his fucking bullshit. Oh dear. Jenny, if you're bored and want to race this awesome physics, this is a hosted session. That JB put up.
I don't think you could be any more genuine in the way you said that word. That was
Yeah, I like
so sincere.
I like Jenny.
No, your comment on the physics.
Oh, really? It's because I've been at work all day. I have practiced sarcasm removal. It's not true. I suck at it.
I
It's
was
funny.
being sarcastic.
Yeah. So the boss came up to me on Friday and said, "Hey, how you going?"
Said you're
And I had this stupid look on my face, like I was really fighting the urge to say, "Fuck off! I hate being here." I'm good in that forced Arnold Schwarzenegger smile in the Terminator. I love it. It is. I think I can spell. Make it count.
Just broadcast it to the whole world, why don't you?
Oh, mate, more the merrier. JB knows
Don't
that.
put a password on it then.
JB knows that is not true.
Yes. No, with the new physics and everyone jumping on to try. All the hosted sessions I've joined have been a somewhat Wild West lately.
I think before the weekend, I joined a hosted with JB. I think I lasted 2 laps before I went, nah, I'm done. It was Friday.
Yeah.
Because I'd been at work and I'm like, no.
You wouldn't knack it anyway. You
I
weren't in the
had no
mood.
to do with this.
No.
Twice in 2 laps or something. Twice in 3 laps I got taken out by just a numpty doing dumb shit. I'm like, no, I can't deal with this.
Sorry, I'm trying. What setup are we driving?
It's shared. No, it's shared. It should be there.
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're on the same one so we're not practicing. It's
Only
just
shared
R1 full?
Yep, that's today's. Fresh out of the
This is new.
Yeah, fresh out of the VRS bank, data bank.
Well, hey, what?
There's
Are
one
you
in here that's like called Warwick Brown Everyone.
Yeah, that's the one I shared. Because I don't have 61 running yet.
Oh, right. I was looking at the 61 thing.
So you haven't got a
It's-
new
oh,
one
okay.
from VRS, have you?
Yeah.
Oh God, I've just used the same one we've been using for the last week. Didn't even know there was a new one.
iracing baseline.
I can't share a password for that one though, Journey.
See if I can get out of the pits just in front of you.
Holy shit, Sammy's on the pace. Sam, you want a job?
Well, what? Oh, he's
Why is
cheating.
there low
that's
fuel
why.
in this setup, Warwick? What are you?
No, it's just, it goes away after about 10 laps.
What?
There's some bug that's come with the latest build.
Oh. Is it really?
I haven't experienced it myself though, so
Oh, yeah,
it seems to be-
89 litres is full, right?
yeah.
Oh, okay, well, low fuel.
Yeah, it took a lot longer than I thought it would to disappear, but it does eventually.
Sean, have you got the fuel accept button mapped to your wheel?
Oh, no, but I should.
I'm just wondering whether that would get
I don't
rid of
think
that.
it covers anything important. It just draws the eye bright orange.
Yeah.
Which button should I map to clear fuel thing?
I had my bottom left button. Seems to be out of the way enough.
Actually, what car is Sam driving? I didn't actually catch what that was.
Didn't he say Beamer?
I guessed Beamer. That was my guess. I don't know
Oh,
for sure.
yes. Okay.
Fucking hell, it's only a second.
So is Sam joining the team?
We're trying.
I think he should.
I think you should too.
With that bloody time. And that would make a nice even 6 in the team.
Draft's only a little bit.
Yeah. Cheating.
Sam will pay the favour. He's good for it. Left-hander before tower. I'm still very nervous to flat. Sorry. I'm very much going to safety lift for the entire stint. I feel.
Oh God, I haven't even tried to go flat there.
I got to push the pedal so hard, my foot slides off it with my socks. Like it slides up the pedal.
Get some little booties like I have.
Some little booties. Oh, Sam!
Sam leaving.
Left. Sorry, but fuck this. So I think he's accepted the job offer.
Nice.
You can take multiple
It's called Alt F4. I think that's the accept job offer button, Alt F4.
Yeah. You can't get the second fastest lap time and then go, fuck this.
Third fastest.
Or fourth fastest now. But come on, I mean, he's in the ballpark.
Very much so. With little to no prac, so
Yeah, it's probably his first time in the car.
yeah. You hide.
I can't even finish an lap, am I right?
You haven't got a time on the board yet, mate.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Hmm.
Not a fan of the car or the GTPs in general. I can get on top of this brake. I think I'll get used to it. But I don't like how much I have to push the pedal.
Adjust the Fanatec stuff.
I have.
Just
Not help.
Yeah, I'm a bit conscious of doing that. Yeah, we're not talking about that, Sam. Oh yeah. It was good for most of the day. Yeah, it's... Most people would have done it, I think. He was properly gutted. I've already forgotten his name.
Hajar.
Oh, Hajar.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like he was... Yeah.
Did you see Helmet's comment?
No,
No, what did he say? He shit?
he's out.
I don't know, something along the lines of, oh, that would be like embarrassing, like just brutal, like, well. And I think it was on his response, like on the fact that he was, very visibly like crying and very upset about it. And I think Helmet's comment is basically like, it's pretty embarrassing to act like that.
Oh, embarrassing to... Not the actual mistake,
Well-
but the behaviour afterwards.
I didn't see the exact comment. I saw reports of said comment.
Yeah, well, that's...
He's only battled to get here his whole fucking life, and then on debut make a mistake. Yeah, that wouldn't be gutting at all.
Yeah.
It shows you where Helmut Marko's
Yeah.
Yes,
grasp with reality is.
than it does.
All of the comments on the thing I saw were just like, well, that's me. Like, didn't like Helmut Marko, but just another reason to like
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he's just a fucking nog.
I haven't seen too much of Lewis's dad beyond the odd shot of him in the background, but yeah, very nice gesture.
Sure was. He seemed genuinely thrilled to be there, besides the arm around Hajar, but yeah.
Still taking photos of the kid's car after all these years.
Hmm.
But he's in there being like, that's my kid. That's my son out there.
But still, not like, yeah, come on. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, come on boys, let's go.
I guess it's Ferrari, so it's like, it's like, this is different.
Is it though?
I think it is. I think there's an element of like they haven't been the best team in a while, but it's, I don't know, it's still Ferrari.
Oh my god. Fucking sunset. Just get a bit offline. It would not come back.
Look how fucking close it is. I think, Schwan, you said something about V8 supercar vibes and just how close it is. Well, not counting Jacob, but 10.
So it's the 8 supercar vibes.
They're pretty much the same, yeah. Not any different.
Yeah, fair call.
Oh, there's a car at my house.
You put that there. I fell over, doctor, and sat up. I don't know how that got there.
Some young fella jumped out of the bushes.
The strap on.
Had quite an exciting F1 race last night.
Oh, cool. Where'd you finish?
5th.
Well done.
Were you in the same race as Dennis?
Yeah. He had exciting in a different way.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
we saw the evidence.
I qualified further up, so I managed to avoid that. But in the end, I finished 5th place, 13 seconds off the lead.
That's pretty close.
That's how close it was.
Now,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. Yeah, man.
Hour and a half of racing, 5 of us. On different strategies, I went 1 stop, the other guys in front of me went 2 stop. But even their 2 stops were like slightly different sort of order and choice of tyres and stuff. It was a very interesting race.
So they had to hunt you down and catch and pass.
Yeah, after all their second stops, I was in the lead. Unfortunately, the pace difference was that like I couldn't even fight them. It was just about whether they'd get to me. And even now, like, I don't necessarily think that my strategy was obviously wrong, because the difference in the end is 0.2 of a second lap on average, and that could just be driver.
I tell you what, one day if they ever introduce safety cars, it's like properly implemented road course safety cars, that will throw up a whole fucking new dynamic.
Oh god, yeah.
This BMW.
Yeah, in that race, I was definitely on the strategy of like banking on a safety car, I guess, like in real life if they did that, because I was on my hards for ages at the start of the race. If there was a safety car, I would have been fucking in best position.
The change, as in because you'd had enough time to change tyre.
Yeah, like if I was on the end of my hards at the first stint and a safety car came out, I would have been able to pit for free, and I would have switched to like softs.
Don't you? Yeah, as opposed to
going for
they'll catch up to you and they've got
Yeah.
newer tyres.
Yeah.
No, Marky, no.
We went racing Toto. Or is it? It's called racing Toto. Where's the soundboard?
I did it for you, mate. Don't worry.
I'm gonna crash looking for the button. Oh, yep, Nelly.
I crashed while you were looking for the button.
Because you too were searching for the button.
Yeah.
I was on a good lap until that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not
Well, at least you got it.
Consistent laps in the stint or sound grabs.
Oh
Definitely sound grab.
no.
Everyone's looking for the sound grabs now. Oop. No, Mikey, no.
It was funny when can't remember who it was now. It was a Bordelletto. Someone came out of their pit stop during that safety car yesterday, straight into the fucking front view, and it was like flashbacks to fucking that race.
I didn't see that.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
It's very hard to get the mouse going. That's not what I was aiming for.
Yeah, Gasly!
Always a
so
sweet
loud.
spot. Always a sweet spot for my Dan. Oh! Okay, that would have hurt the rears.
Whoa, that's fucking
Jesus
loud.
Christ, that's way too loud.
No, too loud, man.
I can't even fucking drive with that.
No, that is just dominates everything.
That's alright, it's just a quickie. You'll be alright.
Yeah.
I'll do that in your stint on Saturday.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no.
Alright, for realsies this time.
You guys must have more deploy than me or something.
Yeah, you're not using deploy. Push to pass.
Did you add the secret tires that we added?
Ah, that's it.
We got the softs,
The ultra softs.
ultras.
I mean, I'm running the quality setup. Seems to be enough fuel in the quality setup for 20 laps, though.
20 laps.
Actually, how long is the stint length?
Well, it's 22 laps so far, and I've got 3 laps of fuel left.
So it's less than an hour.
I think that was last year's case as well. It was like 45 minutes-ish.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
45 is kind of the zone somewhere.
Yeah.
What have we been in here? 48 minutes and a bit.
So, I know we sort of mostly said no, but how's your data and double stinting? Tyre double stinting. That was a complete no chance, Lance. Or did you want to ride it again?
Well, I'll tell you in about 3 laps, but my feeling is it's probably not going to be worth it, but we'll how do we know?
Oh, not if I do that. Will be a case of maybe in the dark, in the cool, but not in the heat of the day.
Were they wearing too much for double?
Yeah, I was down like 65% after one stint on the left rear. So it was like, depends how they feel. If they get down to 10%, but they're okay, then. But my gut feeling is it won't offset enough the time gain on warm tyres at the beginning of the stint. Like in the middle of the day, it may do because it takes more laps for the tyres to come up. So like in these colder temperatures, the grip's there pretty quickly. When I noticed, Sean, when you came out of the pits ahead of me, it took a while to catch you. It wasn't as quick as I was expecting, you know.
It felt like it was only the outlap that was slow. The first flyer wasn't full speed, but it was fairly fast.
Still reasonably fast, yeah.
I think the higher grip is helping to that because it was quite sketchy. Definitely the first lap is sketchy, but you can tell not to push second lap. You still can't go, oh yeah, I'm there now, let's go.
It feels more like the normal tires, but it's just missing a little bit. Whereas the outlap is like, it feels completely different. But I swear the other day it was the first 2 laps that felt completely different.
5 laps of fuel. Yeah, I think track state will add to that. So at the start of the race, it might be even more sketchy, and after a few stints with the rubber up, won't be as bad. No shit, don't do that.
I think I'm driving the tires too hard still. Trying to chase that lap time.
You're abusing them.
If they feel good, and then I'll get to a corner where I go to change direction and they just sort of like let go, and it's like I've just been building the temps up and up and they just get a little bit too far.
Yeah, I've hit a wall. I was improving, and then whoop. Now it's gone. I can feel my rear left not happy with me.
Jake, are you running out of grip at this point, mate?
I don't think Jake's in Discord. I think he's with his mates.
I just noticed Jake has been catching me. He was like 12 seconds or more. But he's got down to like 3 seconds behind me, and that seems to be as close as he can get. Well, the advances slow down a lot. I'm just wondering if his tyres have given up. Alright, I'm hitting this lap. I'm going to fill up and do full tyres.
Full pit service.
Should I go with the old tyres?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Just read the data, and then if it's not very good.
Yeah.
Because I think you get it as soon as you pull into the pit lane, right? You get your tyre data.
Yeah. So I could. Yeah. That's good.
If it is around the 65 on it, then that's probably not ideal.
What have we got this time? Oh, heaps more.
Heaps more left or heaps more used?
Heaps more left this time. Early start. So 80% left front, 80% right front, 77 left rear.
There you go.
So you go. You could easily double stint the tyres in this weather.
Give it a go. See how they perform.
I've already changed. Well, it already started once I read the tyre temp, so it's like, okay, I've got left tyre was already off.
Right, well,
In hindsight, I should have done it the other way around. But I'll
hindsight's a wonderful thing.
and it ever.
I will. I've got to turn them off individually.
You will.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've got cold tyres, but a warm brakes.
It would have been better if we were a bit closer on track, but
Yeah, just a visual. I can't remember what the gap was.
well, you weren't even on my telemetry, my F2,
Right.
F3 box, yeah.
Did you stop hitting PBs after like 6 or so laps?
Yeah. Oh shit!
Yeah. And what about the walls?
I forgot about that. That's gonna be a killer. Off the hairpin.
Yep,
Oh, yeah, on the throttle. Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
that. In a couple of the races, I did that.
Yeah.
What
Right,
kind of
yeah.
rounds are you doing at the end of the stint?
My best lap was my last lap, 47.9.
Really? That was your best lap?
Yeah.
I've fallen off. I mean, it didn't help with setting my pit stuff, but
No, I kind of got to that point, you know, the first 5-6 laps where you're knocking off seconds, and then it seems to go backwards for a little while.
And then it comes back to you at the end.
I think it's temps. Provided you're not pushing. Because my times are nowhere near it.
No, I was hovering around the low to mid 48s through most of the stint at the end there. You know, one thing I really noticed that is not modelled very well is at this track from that onboard was the way the car bounces and the engine cuts in and out because of that. You know what I mean? So you don't have that smooth application.
sort
You
of
can hear the
noticed that.
engine. Can hear the engine. I don't know. They've got to wait quite a while to get on the power fully.
running the new chief, the iracing chief. I'm not sure how much I can trust him when he says 2 laps. Is that a full lap and an in lap?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
I've got 1 lap to go then.
Well, 2 laps. The in lap's still a lap.
Yeah, but I've just done it. So I've got 1 to go. I'm now, apparently.
Why don't you just look at your black box?
Ooh, yeah, I did now because it's a straight, but it was in corners. And I really just, and it's, I looked at it and it's literally 1.0 as I cross the line. .48.1 that last lap was. I wouldn't say I was pushing. These cars are so weird. It's certainly different. Different in a good way? I'm not sure. I think so. I think overall,
yeah.
I think overall it's a positive. There's still a few things that might need a polish, but I think overall,
I feel
It's a
like there's
change.
just more variance in like driving. Like the tires respond more to different things. Kind of like the F1 car a bit, because I was like, historically, iRacing has been very like you just drive flat out, and anybody who can drive flatter outer than you is faster. Like tires don't matter.
brakes. That's the one thing in the car that I'm currently struggling. Oh, Chief's told me not to forget fuel. Thanks, Chief. So much better than that other guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, did I get down?
Yeah. I'm sort of in the middle of my stint, and I'm doing like 48.4, 48.3. That seems to be the best I can do.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was doing.
I'll medium downforce. Yeah, I think that we did the week 13 one. I'm not getting tyres, that's why it's not coming up. And I struggle with the brakes. It's got a higher master cylinder. I believe Sean, JB, who
Yes.
tested it, Jacob, I think.
Sean made that comment, I think, the other day. I don't know.
I really struggled with the brakes here, more than other tracks. I think because I'd practiced this set. What was the fuel in time? Anyone?
You know what? I didn't pay proper attention to that. What's the time now?
I got 10 more litres. I'm at 30 seconds.
Okay, it's an hour into the session now, so I'd say approximately
41. No, I meant pit service time. 41
so-
seconds.
a stint time. I think we're looking at 50 minutes.
Yeah.
26
Well,
laps.
just multiply lap time by how many laps you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can check on the replay. Oh, okay. Adjust to full fuel. Oh,
Do you guys
okay.
end up with red pressures on your dash?
I don't know because I just pitted. The last I remember seeing that was when we were doing the wet and the track was drying. Alright, so my tyre usage after my stint was 80, 82, 75, 76.
Sounds very similar.
Similarly, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's too deep, that's too deep.
Well, based on that, that's easy to stint.
Depends if it's actually faster or not. You have to actually do it and find out what the drop-off is.
Yeah, initially it was definitely quicker at the start while your new tyres come up, but it's how much it drops off by the end of the stint.
Indeed.
And running deep into braking zones and missing the track does not help the data.
Not good?
No. So hopefully that's given the tyres a chance to cool out a bit. One lap later and they're already fucked.
Are you on your original set?
Yep.
Okay.
Debbie, I wonder if when we first did the testing and you had the much higher usage, if it was we had a few spins, didn't hit the wall but kept going. That'll add to the tyre.
Yeah, it could well have, man.
That takes chunks out of the tyre wear, especially if it's a high-speed slide.
I mean, I had a slide at the beginning of my stint. So there would have been even more wear or less wear if I hadn't had that, I guess.
But if I can keep into the low to medium, low to mid 40, whatever it was, 8s, probably
48s.
trouble.
Yeah. I'm able to do pretty consistent laps now, like 48.2, 48.4 is like every single lap, somewhere in there.
Depends how much I talk.
Well, yes, that's when my lap time goes out the window, as soon as we start chatting.
Uni's given up as well.
Hmm.
Suppose if you're not doing a 12-hour race, probably not that much fun.
No.
I think we're doing it out of necessity, and I can tell you what, when I sat down and went, geez, we need to get on and practice, I'm like, I don't want to.
But it's your job.
Feel like it at the moment.
It's what you get paid the big bucks to do.
I do.
Exactly right.
The old saying, if you get what you pay for. I should put that on the team t-shirts.
Team motto.
Yep. Oh my god, concentrate.
I feel like with 10 lap or 12 laps to go now, the lap times are starting to come back to me. Either I'm doing a better job, or it's just starting to the fuel's starting to balance out the tyres.
I definitely think there's a managing tyre temp thing, but I haven't looked closely enough at the dash. Where are you in your stint, Sean? You must be halfway.
12 laps to go.
At halfway? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My red tyre pressure on my dash has gone away. So that could be an indicator that I'm managing a little bit better now.
Oh, so you have one. Oh, wait. The insides are brakes, right?
The
Yeah,
right-hand side's brakes.
Oh, what's the inside of the left?
I believe that's temperature. So that's actually degrees.
brakes.
No, tire surface temps. It's the inside.
Yeah, the little ones next to the D on the left. 56, 55, 54. You think that's temp?
Yep.
I suppose that would be a lot lower than the brakes, wouldn't it?
Yep. Yeah, that's tire surface temps.
Oh, that won't help it. Yeah, apparently looking down at your dash going through sunset's not an ideal way to take the corner.
Nonsense.
Now I'm in the trying to hustle mode, and it's having the opposite effect somehow. I'm like, I need to put a solid lap in for comparison. Proceeds to overdrive.
Yeah, I've been overdriving this second stint big time. Oh, in fact, I've got to stop anyway. Gonna go pick up Jamie in a minute.
And make sure you take your elbows.
No, she's not quite advanced to the driving out on the highway yet. She's only done 11 kilometres around the block.
Country roads, yeah.
Yeah, we'll work her way out.
I understand.
However, I am looking forward to that. I'm making these drives into town actually a little bit more meaningful,
Scary?
should we
Oh,
say?
meaningful. Yeah.
Yeah, not scary, just meaningful.
So your data was useless. I was not even paying attention when I'm hanging shit on him. Hate that.
That's just how useless he is.
Yeah. Dude, sliding the fucking sunset. Right. The left rears are not liking the amount of throttle I'm trying to feed into it. Which it was quite happy to do before, but not so much now. Oh shit. Oh, I thought I was gone then. I don't think I've done a single clean lap so far.
Well, I'm now 9 laps to go on my stint, and I've just done a PB, 47.7.
Drive slow to go fast. Maybe an opposite world.
My tire extending stints in the Formula 1 car last night have probably paid off.
Yeah, I need more time. I'm getting that sciatica left leg, left foot, left heel ache.
I noticed after I finished the race last night, I got out of the rig, I'm like, fuck, my left shoulder's actually a bit sore from wrestling the fucking wheel for an hour and a half. Like, I'm literally out of shape for my sim races.
Grateful. Oh.
So I got 27 laps on my stint. I was fuel saving. Just coasting down into the hairpin.
Please get the spreadsheet up.
Hmm.
You won't even know.
I crossed the pit entrance at 52 minutes and 56 seconds. So let's say 50 minutes a stint.
And how quickly you came out, I guess.
Well, I was just going to have a look at that. But I was pretty early on. I went out pretty much straight away, so...
Are you going to do the double stint here, Sean? Are you going to make it? Are we going to make it? 49 minutes.
I mean, I could drive a double stint, it wouldn't be that bad. Depends if we... Oh, you mean in this session?
Yeah, just in terms of doubling the tyres.
Yeah, I'll give it a go, just for data.
For the data, because my data's getting worse and worse every lap.
But that could be the data, though.
I'm going to say it's the tyres. It's definitely not the driver.
Can't be.
Because I feel like sometimes there's a point where you get to and you're like, I can still jag a corner here and there, but it's so much harder than when the tyres are fresh. And that's like, just because the grip is theoretically there, like it's about what you can actually do with them.
But if that means that I have to learn how to drive it better, like keeping the car straight and no slides, because I've slid out of Sunset every lap.
Yeah, I'm sort of doing that.
And I used to be able to put the foot on the gas at the apex, but sometimes before the apex.
Yeah, you can't.
And now I can't. If I do that now, it just kicks out.
You got to just smooth it.
I think the application and the car position makes a big difference.
Yeah, but it's less forgiving now. Oh my god. Which is what I need to take into consideration. Like, I go, okay, I was being lazy. I now have to be far more precise.
So, Sean, I didn't come out until 5 minutes into the session. And what did I say? As I crossed the pit entry, it was 53 minutes, let's say. So 48 minutes a stint, based on 27 laps.
Yeah, let's just see what everyone's doing though. Because I sure as shit ain't fuel saving.
I'm not fuel saving.
No, I only just started to. Just working on that coasting and trying to keep the speed up. I was able to do my fastest lap while fuel saving, so you know, I didn't.
Maybe you could have done a faster lap.
Oh,
Yeah.
without the fuel saving, yeah. My optimal is for this session is 47.2.
I've been catching you, Warwick, like visually.
I know. I still haven't done a time yet. Getting close, but I've had to really button off lately to try and see if I can bring the tyres back or something. In the 49s now, I'm so much slower than the last stint.
Be Sean, you're pushing, aren't you?
But that was I. That was probably the point.
Like I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but definitely race pace.
Race pace, yeah. I mean, you did three. You're dipping into the high 47s regularly in the last few laps. Whereas Warwick,
I'm half a second down already.
yeah.
Like just looking at it, your pace on those tires, any gain from like not being on cold tires at the stint was gone like laps ago.
Yeah, hopefully I can get around and put some new tyres on it and see what that does. Oh, no. Watch out.
Could have just not rejoined in front of me.
Why? Our friends here, you know. Teams chat.
You're ruining my data.
Fuck your data. Mine's fucked.
Was that just talking, or do you think that's tire related?
All the above. Concentration. Talking. Tyres. Certainly not at my peak.
I mean, your best
What's your
lap.
tyres?
My tires?
Mine, well, now they're dipping down in low 50.
Yeah, they'll cool off as you go down the
Yeah,
straight.
I know, but when I data dies the question.
Oh my god. I'm like they're definitely getting into the red in the middle of the corners,
Yep.
which is probably not good, or maybe it's sort of maybe you got to like just get them to the red, but not further. They feel like they're starting to go off actually, compared to what I had 5 laps ago.
Well, I nearly went in turn 1. Oh, my rears. It might feel like I'm dropped off the cliff.
My pressures are all like 184.
183,
Yeah.
Same. What have I got left? Fuck me, I've still got 17 laps to go.
I've got 5 laps to go, and then I'll be on the old tires and see how they go. Woo.
I think I can do a better job than this, but I don't think it's all me.
Yeah.
Maybe just try and string a few laps together. And
I have to!
I think without talking, just get your head in it. Just see whether that helps.
I got to get
Just
used to
pull your head in,
talking
mate.
to chat, I got to get used to talking to chat, mate.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. My boys.
Mm.
I'm just barely short a lap of fuel. I reckon that's probably... I need to save that tiny bit to match your stint, JB.
Yeah, mate, I was like 0.2 So yeah, the saving I was doing was just enough, I guess. I wasn't saving that much. It was really just the hairpin.
Not sunset. Sunset seems pretty obvious.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I did now and then. Sometimes I just, when they keep it in 6th gear and when their limiter hit, I just coast from there. But no, it was mostly just into the hairpin.
Oh, that didn't take much. Just upset it. And it's the lateral load that I feel that it's struggling. The turn in the hairpin's still quite fine.
Yeah.
It's not like I go, ooh, it's understeering. It's just as soon as I put lateral load on it, like through sunset, through Waha.
Yeah, peak tire temps, like the surface temps.
Yellow flag, is that?
Which it must have been just dirt kicked up. Yeah, to me that says like with less tread on the tire, it's just more susceptible to overheating because there's less rubber to like absorb the heat.
Yeah.
So the surface is just overheating quicker.
Right, less layers of clothing.
Because like Dennis and I were talking about that specifically for the Formula 1 car yesterday, because you sort of knew your tires would right at the end of life as the temps start to drop. Like you spend the whole stint trying to not let the temps get too high, and then it hits a point where you can't keep them high and they just start dropping, and that's like they're dead. And that's because there's no carcass or not enough rubber left on them.
I've got to go.
So it's getting sketchier and sketchier. Holy moly.
I've got to go and do my job. I'll look forward to hearing your report.
Copy that. Copy.
2,000 words each.
It's fucked.
With bibliography included.
That's my breakdown. No good. You said no good.
Shit, they can't be shit. Okay. See you, boys.
See ya, boy.
See ya.
Boy.
Yep, low speed stuff's great.
I feel like I can already feel what you're talking about with these tires. Like if I'm not super smooth and that load just builds up a little bit too much in the middle of the corner, they start to let go.
Yeah, I think it took
It's just like
me
the
to figure
Formula
that
1
out though. Look, I was still pushing, eager to set some benchmarks to say, no, it's fine. Like eager to prove that we could do it. And I think too many slides earlier have just made it probably not an ideal situation quite bad.
got that lighting. Fuck.
I know, right? I couldn't see the corners.
Yeah, like it genuinely is difficult. Yeah, I'm still gonna pit and come out on the old tires, but I think I'll just end up confirming what you've got.
Oh, I hope so. Oh. I've start braking early. Just set now.
And to your point before about like, oh well, if I just have to like do a better job, then we could do that. But at some point you go, well, it's an endurance race. We're not able to drive quali laps the whole race.
Correct. I'm actually really struggling to turn into one now. Like I go to turn in and I can feel it. And I'm opening the wheel back up. Hey, you're out. That's a quick stop for fuel.
No, I haven't stopped.
I
yet.
haven't good. Okay.
I got. Well, the end of this lap is going to be 1 to go if I've saved enough. I think I've just managed to save enough in the last few laps.
What have I got? I've got 14 laps to go. Fuck me. This is punishment.
I've also because in the middle of the stint is where I got my best laps, and it's now sort of got away from me again. But JB got his best lap at the end of the stint.
I'm pretty sure mine was mid stint.
I think JB wasn't pushing enough in that middle phase.
Taking care of his tyres, which is probably the better way to do it.
Yeah, I started seeing green. I definitely started going for it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. More green, more green. Oh, not as much green. Quick, push harder.
Yeah. I'm at 1.02 laps of fuel across the line.
More than me. I was 1-0. And I probably still got a lap less than you. Oh, no, I'm gone.
Gone. Gonski.
Yep, I'm dead. Oh well, there's the end of that experiment. Oh, it hurt. Oh. And it was just feeding the power on sunset. Squiggle, slide, and once it's heated the tyre. Ah, safety car, safety car. Red flag, I guess, for a practice session. Tim's got to go and pick all the parts of the car up. Will I get... I probably won't get any... Will I get tyre data out of this? I will.
Yeah.
Uh, 70, 70, 59, 60. So tyre wear doesn't seem overly bad. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, but iRacing I feel like has always been a bit like those numbers are only good for comparing between stints. Like 60% as a number on its own doesn't really mean anything. Like you got to have it specifically for a certain car. Because I'm sure there have been cars where I've driven and it's like you basically want to go, you could take them down to like 10% and they'd be fine. But the F1 car, 60% sort of like dead. But sometimes you can go further than that. It depends on the track as well. Some tracks at 40% it's still okay.
I got just this... It was the smallest little slide as well.
Alright, I've got fuel.
Oh, hang
No
on,
tyres.
I'll come out with you.
Good.
Request new tyres. Stand by, they come out.
I'm fueling, mate.
Oh, okay, where are you?
Right behind you.
Oh, behind.
Did you take note of how long fuel took?
41 seconds. 41.1.
Copy that. Are tyres done at the same time?
I assume so. You didn't get tyres, right?
I didn't go for tyres, but I don't know what this car's like.
I assume so. I'll test it. Tell me when you're out.
I've got about 5 seconds. .41 seconds exactly.
Yeah.
God, the pit exit on warm tyres is so much better, but I was still really cautious because I wasn't sure.
Alright, the hairpin. Not flat at the hairpin. Not flat at the hairpin. Oh god, I'm trying to turn my fan off. Ooh, I nearly forgot about being flat at the hairpin. It's on the straight. Ugh. There we go.
I reckon that was worth about 3 seconds on the first lap.
Oh, but I lost that one lap later on. Easy.
Yeah, we'll see. You should start catching me.
It'll be about 10 seconds.
This would be a good comparison.
That's why I waited. It'd be nice to see.
Because this is basically, you know, if we both pitted and our pits finished at the same time, but we're on different tyres, what happens? I think this is the point where you start closing me in.
It's steady at 3.
Maybe next lap.
I'm going to say I reckon it'll be late. I think we'll sit about the same for a while. Oh, not doing that though. Fucking hell.
So I am significantly slower now that I've got a full tank of fuel.
Good, not me. I've also got cold brakes. Oh, fucking get on that gas. We're fucking solid. Tyres are still in the blue though. Pulling up a bit early in places because I'm not quite ready to risk.
The rears are where I'm finding it the hardest. My tyre weight's higher than what you and JB had.
That is interesting. I thought I was a pretty heavy user with both tyres and fuel.
I had 75% front and 74% rear.
Oh wow, you're fairly even front to back. I was 5% heavier on the rear. Trying to be better at just stopping on the throttle so I don't get slides early. That really hurt.
Yeah, I don't think the first half of my stint was that great, or especially the first 5 laps. So if I redid it, I might have better tyre data. But the tyres were still good throughout the stint. I also think maybe my little push in the middle to get the PB laps took a few chunks out of them. I'm starting to get that extended braking that you were getting. I can't brake quite as late. I think we've got 100% certainty that double stinting the tyres is not worth it.
Not great, is it? Nah.
It's just not faster.
Whole bunch of extra risk for, quite frankly, little reward.
Well, it's just less reward. You're going to come past me. If we just pitted like in a race and went opposite strategies, your strategy is just faster. Like, unless tyres aren't done at the same time as fuel and it's a decision between pit stop time, that makes it interesting. But I'm pretty sure that, like you said, they're done at the same time. Because I think that's what IMSA do.
And you did effectively make a pass. Oh, well, it's been a few laps. It's taken a little bit to get back.
I guess it's worth track position. Like, depends now if you can pass me.
Yeah.
Like, if it was the last stop of the race, you could maybe try for track position, but like, yeah, it depends if you really think that you could defend on old tyres.
I couldn't even finish the stint.
I think some of that's skill issue. I can still drive the car, it's just not as fast. It's slower. You just got to brake earlier, go slower in the corners. The balance is still the same.
Yeah. I found some corners fine, but others just treacherous. First and last corners.
I'm doing 49s. You should be like a whole second lap faster than me.
I did a 47.8 last lap. Not counting the mistake I just made, but...
Did you just brake too close to me? Is that what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd been okay without you there. Would have been...
Because I'm slower there, so you gotta account for that.
I will now.
Pass me. But if this was a race, I'm not just gonna let you have it.
Good for the data.
Yeah, this is the data. We're researching if I don't take tyres, can I...
I know.
Pole position.
I was just hoping, that's all. Oh, that's also too deep.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I think I would have been fine, but I thought you were coming. I think I released... Like, I didn't want to, but I think subconsciously I just went, oh, and lifted the brake a little bit.
Right, I broke late, and then when you went wide, I had to make the corner because I was going to go wide, and you held the where I was going to park the car wide.
Yeah, I think it'd be inevitable. The speed difference is too high. Like
Yeah.
a second a lap, you'll get by somewhere.
Well, if I can maintain that, I'm pushing.
Yeah, but you've just fucking disappeared. I mean, we know, but like my lap times now, my clean lap time is like a low 49. It's just a full second slower.
Oh, I'm already starting to slide there. Stop pushing! Stop pushing! I hope by the end of the week I can find a nice compromise between fast enough without slides and yep, 100% not double stinting tyres.
Yep.
I thought I broke too early and I released it, making me go too deep.
Classic.
Fucking is, isn't it? Half a
Rookie
second that
mistake.
cost. Fucking half a second mistake.
Oh yeah, this is fucked.
Good, it's not just me.
And the rears, fuck hell, trying to get through that left-hander is awful. Yeah, it just gets slower and slower. And watching you drive away, it's just fucking impossible not to
Push,
try
yeah.
and, yeah. Yeah, the only way it would make sense is if fuel happened and then tires happen afterwards, and then you'd have to work out the
Even
time
then,
difference.
even then.
Well, second lap is worth like 27 seconds, so it'd have to be a long fucking tire swap. I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna do a tire swap and see what happens.
No fuel.
Fuel and tire. Fuel and tire.
Oh.
But the fuel will be done before the tires, even if they're done at the same time.
I will also add whatever it can fit into the tank and get new tyres. Let's go! So we know fuel. I wonder what tyres is worth.
Ooh, is that too far? Nope. Yeah, tires start straight away. Cool. No double stinting. That's kind of lame, but you know, is what it is.
Yes. So I've got to try not to spin the tyres out of the pit box because that'll fucking suck. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Fuck, you're way more confident than me out of there.
He's going to make me push harder and fuck up.
God, new tires are weird. Warm brakes actually make a big difference.
Yeah, don't tell JB that. Oh, fuck. Don't go flat through there. Fucking
Oh.
forgot.
Thanks for the reminder. Oh, no, I pushed the tires too far. Oh my god. That's gonna be the wall. Yep.
Wow.
Holy shit. Once it's on the grass, like I was trying sort of like apply the brake, release the brake, apply the brake, just nothing would turn. It was just the slowest fucking lamest slide into the wall.
Just don't do it in turn 2. Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
I can't take that corner that fast.
I went off the track at 90 k's an hour and couldn't stop it or turn it before the wall. and still hit the wall at what was that, 40 k's an hour.
Yeah.
I wonder if driver double stints would be a bad idea because of that adjustment.
Yeah, 100%. New incoming driver is already programmed to be taking it easy. Agreed. Because even if you remember in the first section, like I just fucking switched off. Nearly binned it out of the hairpin. And then by the time I got to the penultimate corner, or the chicanes leading up to the penultimate corner, I'd forgotten about it.
Yeah, I think given that we've got enough drivers, I would lean towards swapping every time just for that mental reset.
Safety, yeah, I agree.
It's something where, like, you know, if it was beneficial due to team requirements to like double stint, you just have to do it. But I think safer not to. Because it's so hard to reset back. Even when you think, all right, I know I got to take it easy, I'll take it easy, but you don't want to take it that easy. Like, you don't want to overdo it, and because your brain's just spent 20 something laps going at full speed, even what seems slow is not slow.
It's your unconscious side, like especially when you're lapping in an enduro, right? Your subconscious takes over and drives for you for most of the part. The brake markers are the same, but as soon as you have to change brake markers, your subconscious is like, nah, bro, I got this.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's the warm tyre, warm brake marker gone. Like, I was lucky there was no wall, but if I did it in turn 2 or the hairpin would be alright.
Yeah, hairpin you can bail out.
The one after that, the heavy braking after that, though, like, there's just corners where
the one after
so
where I
unforgiving.
crashed. Because, yeah.
But turn 2, lock a brake, you're fucked. You'll never get it back. And that one, which I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think turn 2 and Cunningham, the one after the hairpin, I think are the...
Richie Cunningham. Never seen Happy Days? God, I'm showing my age. JB, get it?
Yeah, this one up here. I reckon turn 2 and this one up here are the most brutal for accidentally going too deep and having a snatch break. Because, I mean, that's where I crashed in the rain last year. Because as soon as you just go that tiny bit too deep, you're fucking in the wall there.
Tower as well?
Yes. Maybe it's just me. I think I'm just automatically more cautious in tower because...
I am now. I'm super cautious through tower now. I always.
I think just because it's like a turning braking zone, it's always been a bit more caution, whereas the one before it, Cunningham, is just a dead straight typical braking zone, so I'm always like, well, I can maximize this because it's simple.
I can't, but yeah.
So yeah, but I agree. Tower as well. It's like because it is a turning braking zone. If you fuck it, it's easy to fuck, and then you can't get out of that one.
I did that in a wet practice. I started to get back onto the race line, and there was a bit of water there.
Yeah, no, I did exactly what you did.
Snatched the brake.
5 laps later. And I think it was before the new season, the other week when we were doing it, and I went off there, and then you went off, and you were just flying straight towards me because we were both just going off at the same point.
Oh, that's right. I was off, I think. And then and I started to move forward, and then you went where I was.
Yeah. It's that corner, but I think I didn't have any problems this session because I was just not pushing it that hard there.
Thanks to the week 13 stuff, I've got a couple of cold tyre references, but it's just remembering to use them. Well, the lap times are close. It's nice. No big breakouts.
Yes, I was off a bit at the start of the session. I was like, I swear I'm not that slow. It just took me a little while.
You have to undo all your F1.
But I've still got to get ready for Mugello.
China. That's an odd China.
We don't have China, do we?
No, no,
I
they
think
replace with it.
The main thing they go for is like another
Oh.
local track, but I think they also try and mimic like the properties of the track. So I guess it's like fairly fast corners and stuff.
So when China, or is iracing too American and like, nah, fuck you, China.
Don't know. I mean, they have like Asian tracks. I just don't know if they'd have to get access and all that.
They'd be arrested for being spies.
Aren't laser scan in China.
Yep. That'd be something. Need laps, Randy. Yeah, I suck at prototypes, but I suck more here at Sebring.
What's right? You're fucking on pace.
I think so. I always struggle against you guys. You're typically always in front of me here.
You're in front of JB.
Yeah, I'll be in front of you.
Oops. Fuck.
Oh, I've got to
Doing an Oscar.
Yeah. That was heartbreaking. Let's not talk about that.
I can't believe like so many other. I think any other driver would have just got out of the car. I feel like only Oscar would have fucking sat there for that long just to pull the car out and then still get points. It's fucking worth it. 2 points as well.
A lap down. That was hard. Like, but for both of them to go off at the
yeah,
and
they're
one
obviously
get away with it and one not.
Yeah.
Horrible. Because Steve was chasing him down. That was the thing.
I reckon that's why Oscar went off worse, is because he was trying to chase, and so he was taking a bigger risk.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
I'd be happy with that, though. I know Oscar wouldn't, but as a teammate, like, you can't ask for that. Like, I don't know what radio message that we're getting, like, hey, rain in the last turn, or if the crew didn't know either.
It seemed quite sudden. Like, in general, the rain was sort of coming in pretty sudden.
I knew
so
it was sort of kind of coming, but
yeah.
because at one point they said, look, it might even skirt around the edge. You'll just get a little in that corner, and then the next minute, they're off. Heartbreaking. The curse continues.
And I feel like the radio messages, they're always delayed to some amount.
I said that to Jacob. I said the same thing to Jacob. I said, mate, hang on, because I was filthy at the time, and I went, oh, delayed, and then I sort of cottoned on to the fact that it was delayed.
Which message are you talking about?
Because I was cussing in the Discord, like, fucking what? They said to race! What's his face? Just said let him race! He just said it right there! What are you gonna fucking do, cat? And then I sort of clicked and went, oh, that could be a old message.
Because, like, I think it's fair for them to be like, yeah, you guys are free to race, but then, you know, the track conditions are not ideal and there's a ton of back markers, and just to be like, guys, chill until you get through this.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. That's racing there.
Yeah, but is it worth
and stuff?
Is it worth like risking the teams like 1-2?
Yep.
No.
Well, at some point you got to trust your drivers to do the right thing, and until they don't, see if you trust them to say, well, you know the rules, regardless of what the weather, what the traffic is, you know the rules. If they can break that rule, then you go, right, team orders. You had your chance. You didn't follow the rules. Now, team orders. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad.
It could be as simple as like Lando having to decide how he's going to pass a back marker, and if he's under pressure and free to be passed by his teammate, he might take a risk that he just really doesn't need to take.
But that's a driver thing. That's part of racing. Like I get what you're saying from a team perspective. There's a safety thing, but you're either
Like, if you're like team management and your only goal is like maximize points for the team, you just go like, and you could control if you're like a puppeteer. You would just be like, yep, I'm just not gonna like nothing will happen here.
you can't do
safe.
that. Like if you were playing a team manager role, your drivers become unhappy because you're not letting them drive. So it is a fine line that I think teams have to balance between maintaining the team's 1-2 with the lowest possible risk, but also keeping the drivers happy that they can race. There's a balance.
But I think that's where just like pausing it for a couple of laps when the risk is higher is acceptable, and you could argue that with the drivers and have happy drivers because you go the rest of the race you're free to race. Yeah.
So that needs to be in the papaya rules.
Yeah.
So you can say, because the radio message comes through, Oscar, free to race, you know the rules. So right there, that means, I suppose it could get open to interpretation.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess
It's tough.
they could ahead of time say if if Lando's held up by a back marker, you don't send one up the inside because he's compromised. And Lando, or whoever's in front,
Yeah.
if you've got to back
Good
off,
save.
if you've got to back off for a back marker, you can be assured that your teammate won't send one on you in that situation.
No, I'm starting to agree with the fact that I don't think you can leave that to a driver because they'll just make the move. It's part of racing.
Yeah.
You just do it safe. I don't think that should be in the rules. The rules are don't do nothing dumb. Don't hit your teammate. Don't cause a crash. Do whatever you need to do. Back markers and managing back markers is part of racing. Race on. You crash, then there's team orders from this point on.
One could argue it's practice. If Max is the one behind, whoever's in front's not going to get a fucking break.
I think
So it's almost
round one,
Well, if you can't deal with
got-
it with your teammate, you can't deal with it with Max, and we're not going to win if you can't do that.
But team one, the story changes, right, when the championship story changes. But I think round one, race. You are free to race, don't do nothing dumb. If you run into each other, that's it. Team orders. You will not complain when you get team orders. You had your chance, you blew it.
What if they race and Max catches because of the racing, and then the team loses points?
This is a very interesting concept because I know how I feel about that personally. I don't know how what's his face feels about that.
What's his face?
Teammate, a team principal guy.
Yeah.
This is weird. Zach.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I know exactly how Zach feels about it. Zach just feels like
part of the rules. That would, to me, be part of the rules.
how do you like at what point?
Did they make that part of the rules as you're free to race as long as you don't compromise the other driver?
But there is you can't race with someone without losing time. That's just unless you DRS.
Yeah. I mean position, not time, but position.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
if he's behind, I don't know.
That's hard though, because it's like
yeah.
If you're both 5 seconds clear of Max and it's an easy drive home and like in position versus you go for a move, it brings Max into DRS. Now the driver behind's got overheated tires and Max can fucking send one, and now you've lost a position. It's like if you were the one who got in front, you'd be like, well, he was in P2 when I fucking overtook him, so I didn't compromise his position. It was he lost his own P2, and it's like, well, did he though? Like,
Welcome to the grey zone.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And that's where I can definitely see the team manager perspective of our job is to maximize team for the points for the team. And if you guys fighting cleanly loses the team points, that's not okay. That's just
Rule number one, papaya rule number one, team first.
yeah.
That would be my rule number one. Team points, team results, team everything. Team budget, team car crashing,
and some of it
team everything.
Some of it can't be covered under just the rules. I think some of it has to be written in the rules, but then it has to be administered by the team radio, where they just go, you guys have been fighting, Max has gained 5 seconds, stop.
Yeah. Here's the grey area. Let me clarify the grey for you. Max is closing the gap. Knock it off.
Yeah.
If you want to fight, bridge gap Max.
Yeah.
We should be team principals.
I think we'd do a good job.
We do better than Ferrari, but anybody
low
could,
bar.
I reckon. It is a low bar. I agree.
Like I feel like all the comments like I know what the Ferrari guys like meant by the message, but it was just so ridiculous. For it's just like the seat's
the
like
wet
full of
seat
water.
one?
Yeah, the seat's full of water. Oh, that's probably the water. It's like he meant it's probably the water bottle or like
Yes.
the water like system. But it's like the seat's full of water. Yeah, well that's probably the water. Thanks.
What do you say? Add that to the pearls of wisdom or
Add that
something?
to- yeah, I also love the snarky sarcasm while driving the fucking Formula One car around on a damp track.
What about Lewis snapping back? I don't know what they talk about between meetings, but if you haven't spoken to your driver or your engineer about what information you want and need by this point,
Yeah, that seemed weird to me.
dude, no. They obviously, it sounded like they wanted him to try it, whether it was for position or just, look, we want you to use this so we can get some data on it. I don't know what it was, but he's like, no, I'm not close enough. Like, dude, we need the data.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to make the position. You're not going to lose the position. Run the mode so we can fucking look at the data when we get back to the truck.
Also, and this is where like maybe with the radio messages it's hard, but it sounded like he was like it was like a tell me where I'm slow, you know, give me information, and then there was
Yeah,
like
right.
not
Too
long
much
after like too much information, stop giving me information,
Leave it with me.
and then the one where it's like do this, you know, it'll be good practice, and him being like nah, leave me alone, I'm not doing it, I'm not close enough. And it's like, but he said repeatedly over the weekend he's still learning the car. If you're still learning the car, let the team fucking teach you the car.
Yep.
Stop being like, I'm still learning. Stop telling me what to do. Like, it's just fucking...
I don't know if it's the father in me, but I'd be pulling him aside after the race and saying, listen, fuck nuts. Okay, I wouldn't say that. but listen, this shit's not up. Yeah, do not speak to me this way. This is what we do. Tell me before, tell me after, but if I fucking ask you to do something, you fucking do it. That's the same with Max. Max knows he's fucking worth more than the engineers, basically, to the team, and throws his cot out, and the poor guy just has to sit there and cop being fucked in the ass. I'm sorry, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah. Like, I think some
more
level of them
information than
working out... Like when Lewis says, I want more information, maybe they give him a little bit too much, and he says, oh, hang on, that's too much, turn it back a bit. It's like, they're working out what they like. But
I mean,
definitely when it's like... But when it's like a here, do this, like you're saying, it's like no, that's not us giving you like advice anymore. This is us like telling you what to do.
Well, Max called out and said he wanted something, and the dude's like, "Yeah, but you'll lose positions, dude. Like it's all well and good.
Oh yeah, the tires. He's like, the tires are off. We need to like pit.
Then you
like,
get upset.
the whole field's like,
What the fuck? We lost 5 spots. What are you fucking doing? It's like, dude, thank you for your input. But we've got more data than you.
I always find that, like, when the driver makes, like, a strategy call and the team just do it and it all works out and everyone's like, oh, it's such a good driver. And it's like, that's just luck, really. Like,
A bit of luck. If
like
it's something that could go either way, like if you've got a 6 one way, half a dozen the other scenario, and the driver wants to make the call, go for gold. It's like giving a toddler 2 choices of what you want them to wear, and they think it's great because they got to choose, where it's the illusion of choice. Because at the end of the day, they've only got a very narrow picture of the race, and you're going to let them do their job.
Because they'll be the first ones when the team makes a call that goes wrong to be like,
That sucked. Why did you put me there?
Yeah, like you say, if they just pitted Max and told him to do it and he comes out, he'd be like, I'm in like 10th now, what are we fucking doing this for?
Yeah. Oh, we were worried about your safety. Fuck off, I'll be... Yeah, again, communication, you got to talk about it behind. And I think Ferrari fell into this trap about going, well, they keep arguing with us. Hey, what do you think? What do you want?
Yeah.
To the point where they went, you're the fucking engineer. Fucking tell me. Because I know that information-wise, when I'm driving, I'm definitely, leave me to it. Fuck off, I don't care. Don't talk to me. But that's me. Because I've sim raced for fucking 20 years. By myself, I am not used to having all this information.
I think in the sim, it's a lot simpler. Like, there is less, I think, going on and to do. I think those guys have a lot more management happening, and the team kind of
I think that's
have to assist.
Yes, and no. F1 in general, yeah. There's a lot of things going on in the car, and turn this knob and do this, and
And they've got like engineers staring at the telemetry, like having somebody looking at Garage 61 live while you're driving, and they can provide information that we just don't have. Like nobody's, it's like Lewis telling me where we're slow. Like it would actually be awesome having like live Garage 61 driving the race and being like, compared to your best, you're like not doing T9 very well. Your turn in is like a little bit early now because I don't know, maybe you've just
see, I wouldn't like that. Because if I start,
not lap after lap, but like
no, but just in between sessions, yes. But for me, I'm not good enough, right? So if I started doing something different mid-race, I'd probably crash because go deeper here or go your trail brake harder. Okay, or I'll just turn the car. That's me.
Some things I reckon I could adjust. Some things I definitely couldn't. And like certain corners, I'd be like, there's no way I'm doing anything different there because it's too risky. And some corners, I think I could try.
Tower. If someone said, what, you're too early on the brakes in tower, I'd be like, I don't care.
I'd tell them to fuck off.
Tough shit, mate.
But if it was like, you could go 5 meters later into the hairpin, I'd be like, cool, I'll try 1 meter next lap. But thanks for the information. I'll try something because if you go just too deep, you can recover it.
If anything, I'd expect that someone would come on and say you're trying to brake too deep into sunset, and I'm like, okay. If you broke earlier and less pressure and rolled through the corner, I can do that. But if it's brake deeper, I'm fuck you, not happening.
Well, most of the time, honestly, I reckon if somebody was staring at my telemetry, it would be you keep going too deep and getting on the throttle too late. You need to bring your throttle back like earlier. Certain corners would be like, cool, you've got it right. And then after a few laps, I'd probably end up straying from it. They'd be like, you need to bring your throttle point back earlier again. You need to start, slow in, fast out. I feel like being told exactly which corners I'm like not doing slow in, fast out on would probably be useful.
Yeah, I think it will depend on what it is that they're trying to tell you, for sure.
Yeah. And like, I agree with you, like adapting during the race is difficult and different corners are more difficult than others, but I have done it.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Data is in double stinting tires. Are we I? Where have you gone? I've lost you. Did you crash? Oh my god, you've crashed. You still there? I've lost Sean. I've lost Schwan. Schwan gone. Not gone ski. Gone ski. Oh, wait, what?
I'm back.
What happened?
I'm back, baby.
What happened?
I don't know. Sometimes my Ethernet device on my computer, the Ethernet card, so to speak, seems to just die. But it happens so infrequently, like once a month.
I didn't see if you dropped it. Drop. Did you drop from the session drop?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Hope that means you're set now and you won't have one of those for a while.
Yeah, I hope so.
Do I have to put the numbers on the side of this car? I think I have to put the numbers on the side of this car. 10 o'clock.
When did I drop? Was I saying something?
Yes.
I was talking.
Mid. I can't remember what it was though.
I was saying, the one I remember that sticks in my head is first F1 race of last year at Nürburgring, which I think you were actually spectating. But I won, and like P2 was catching me. And he was like due to catch me before the end of the race, and I was like, I need to just start going faster. Like I need more.
Is that all? Just start going well.
But I think like I'd been driving the whole race with like a little bit inside myself because it was the first race of the season. I didn't want to crash, and I was doing well, and so I think like I had to switch from like safe to like I need those extra 2 or 3 tenths.
Yeah.
And there was a couple corners where I thought I think this is where I can find it safely, and I did. Like I sort of the last 5 or 10 laps, I sort of went I think almost half a second a lap faster, and it was riskier. But I was quite specific about where I looked for the extra time. I knew the corners where I was already sort of going as fast as I wanted to go, and I knew the corners where I thought I had a little bit.
Then you lock up and go, ooh, yep, that's not it.
Yeah,
That's not
it was a bit of risk, but it was like I either do that or I lose the position. And I was willing to give it a go, and but I think I can adapt a bit, but it depends on a lot of conditions. This car probably a lot less so. I really don't know what I could do differently to what I'm doing now to go faster.
I think it's time in the car. Learning, it is learning those ones that you can push. Because I'm going to say, what's the heavy braking after the hairpin? If that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6. The hairpin is 6, right? Then it's sort of 7, 8, 9.
You're braking after, yeah, Cunningham.
Is that
the right-hander?
Yeah, Richie.
Yeah.
I feel like I am getting eaten alive in there when we did the week 13 stuff. But I can't brake deeper. If I try and brake just a smidge deeper, then I'm off the track.
Yeah, Cunningham's the 90-degree right-hander.
Yep.
Before that long... Collier is that left-hander where you're sort of almost but not quite full throttle. And Cunningham's that braking zone. It's turn 10, actually.
The right-hander, what did I say? 8, no, 8.
Yeah.
8, 10 or something?
The hairpin's 7, 8 and 9 are the 2 bends along that straight.
Yeah.
And then 10 is Cunningham. The left-hander is Collier. The right-hander after the left-hander, not Tower, is turn 12. It doesn't seem to have a name. That's 12. Then Tower is the 90-degree right-hander after that. Then Bishop is that, like,
First.
double left-hand kink thing.
Yeah.
Like, flat out
Yep.
section. And then 15 is that right-hander, the next one. And then Le Mans is 16. Le Mans is the...
What was the one before Le Mans again? Sorry?
It just said 15.
Oh, how unimaginative.
Actually, I think these do have names. The one was Genderbien? No, that's turn 1. That's wrong. Turn 1 is Genderbender, right?
I don't know. Never heard of that one. It's probably not very politically
Gen-
correct in the US
Genderbender.
anymore.
It's like Genderbien or something.
It's DEI. Out. Did you hear that the... do you know the name of the B-51? B-52? Oh, fuck, what's the bomber? The bomber that dropped the nukes on Japan. Do you know the name of the bomber?
No.
I think it was like Eleanor Gay.
Why?
Eleanor Gay. Yeah, Eleanor Gay. Yeah, I'm going to post this for you. Right, so this...
Enola.
Yeah, Eleanor. What did I say? Eleanor. Enola, yeah. What did I say Eleanor?
You said Eleanor. Like 15 times.
No, I didn't. Shut up. I was a B29. Yes, so that got caught up in Trump's fucking idiotic DEI hatred. And so the Air Force is scrubbing all info about this plane.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? In what way is it club? Like, I don't know who this person is. Just a name.
So what do you mean? It's
Oh,
not
the
a person.
mother of... Yeah, no. Well, the plane is
Yeah.
Enola Gay. That name, it's named after the
Oh,
mother
who's
of the
that?
pilot.
Okay. Right.
So the name has nothing to do with anything? What?
It's got
Oh, so it has gay in it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So here you go. Here's one. I'm sure it's AP Press. I'm sure it's legit. War heroes and military firsts are among 26,000 images flagged for removal in Pentagon DEI purge. This image provided by the Air Force. So Washington reference to a World War II Medal of Honor recipient, the Enola Gay aircraft that dropped the atomic bomb in Japan. And the first woman to pass Marine infantry training are among tens of thousands of photos. An online post marked for deletion as Defense Department works to purge diversity, equity, and inclusion content.
Right, so maybe they just run some sort of like
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
image
Word
processing.
search. Yeah, we're talking
Yeah,
about Musk and his fucking
yeah.
idiocy.
To just delete anything that's not just stray white man from the
Yeah, exactly.
military.
And I think the B-29 is fucking awesome. Gorgeous looking plane. But when you said gender bender, that just made me think of that for some reason. Hiroshima. What do we call this? Sebring truck.
That's what we call it.
Should we start at Wikipedia?
Wikipedia.
Wow.
Where am I in the garage 61 rankings? Eh?
Probably do not want to know.
Little look-see. Fuel more than 70.
1. So I went to look up turn 1. It's just, wait for it, 1. Okay, so that's
Nice.
probably not right then. What does this say? Oh, straight? I can't even find it. Okay, there we go. That just looks like it's turn 1. Also, turn 1. 1. This doesn't have any track names, does it?
Currency.
It doesn't have any track names.
No track names?
Oh, this particular map I'm looking at.
It's just that track in Florida.
Apparently. Which track in Florida? It's only 200.
Doesn't have a name.
It's only 200 kilometers from Daytona. Is it 400? 200. Does this have Almond Straight turn 1? Oh my god, this doesn't. Sunset, turn 1, turn 2, Gurney Bend, Hairpin Turn, Fangio Chicane, Cunningham, Collier, Tower, Flying Fortress Straight, Bishop. Oh, this one has Gender Bender as what you call 15 as well.
Yeah, that was the one I think I saw. But I swear it was a turn 1. I swear.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah, must be. Jake's got a fast-ish lap time. Fucking hell, there's some quick laps in here.
Yeah,
what
we're
the
fucked.
fuck?
Yeah, we're fucked.
Oh no, our track temps were pretty cold too.
But are they new season?
Yeah, I put since Thursday last week.
Okay. Reasonable tomorrow.
Jake's 47.3 puts him 2.2 seconds off the fastest lap time, which is a 45.0. But there's 1 whole second between first and second fastest lap times. So I don't know what the fuck. I mean, the dude has an 18-degree track temp. I reckon there's something where like, because they mentioned
yes.
that
Yeah,
they mentioned the low track temp. So there's probably a point where it just like suddenly gets like rapidly faster or something like that. So I'll put a track temp filter on here.
I agree.
We'll go 22. We'll keep it like nothing even remotely colder than what we had. If we had like 24 or something. I always find it funny though whenever I'm like doing this, I end up with like a bunch of filters. It's like every time it doesn't show me that I'm fastest, I just add another filter. Just me.
That race today in is hosted. Fuck,
Yeah.
it's all right.
26, 26 by the time. Yeah, I'm gonna lift this. Track conditions. Okay. Jake's 1 second off. 46.6 on an actually slightly warmer track. 29 degrees. What have I got? 26 degrees, 48.3. I did a 47 before. I guess it was colder temps. We're definitely missing a second or
We're definitely
two.
slow. Yes.
But that's right, your lap's aren't going to be in here. I don't think we're that slow. It just depends whether we're like a second off of like the super fast guys, which is kind of like we're always a second off the super fast guys in like sports cars, or whether we're a second off of anyone who's half decent, which is when it sucks. Like when you've got 3K guys fucking a second lap quicker than you, it sucks.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'll just be trying not to die.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we've driven the car. I mean, I don't feel like I can't manage the car. So this is just my pace. This is just how fast I am as a driver.
I definitely think the brakes I could improve dramatically. If I could improve my braking technique in the car, which will take me time. Take me time to do. Build confidence to brake deeper and more consistently.
I feel like I'm just at 100% though. Like I don't.
No, I definitely know that there's braking improvement possible. There's a few. I don't take tower very well. If I get it right, it's fucking few and far between.
Yeah. So my braking into the hairpin is like a fair chunk of it is at just 100% brake. Like 2/3 of it is just me pinned at 100%.
I'm not even sure I could get it to 100% with my current brakes. Like I just have to push too hard, and my feet, like I said, slide off.
But your lap times are the same as mine. So if you're losing that much time in the brakes, then I'm fucked. And then yeah, my braking for Cunningham is like 3/4 just at 100%. Like those straight line braking, I'm just full on the brake pedal.
Here you go. Let me see. Coming up to the hairpin now. Okay, full. 90. It's not a great technique though. Off, back on, off, back
Like
on.
I'm wondering if we need to change the setup so that we're not at 100%. Like, if there's more in the tire, then we're just limiting ourselves on this braking potential.
More in the tyre.
Like, as in, we're on 100% brake pedal, and the tires aren't locking up. So surely we want to adjust our brake master cylinder so that we can brake harder. Because the tires obviously have more grip and more, like, we should be able to brake later if
we can't brake any harder because we're at 100%. It's like
But if we change the
I'll give
master-
110%.
But if we change the master cylinders, we can.
No, we can't.
increase-
we
you
can't
can
brake
increase the
harder
pressure.
than 100%.
You can, it increases the pressure. That's the point of the master cylinder.
No, it doesn't change the pressure. So it changes how hard you're going to push on it. Doesn't it?
No, it'll change the maximum pressure applied to the brakes. That's why it changes how hard you push on the pedal.
If it makes it harder for me to push.
Are you still in the session? No, we want to make it easier to push. Can you go into the? Are you in a new session?
No.
No.
I'm in our hosted session.
And how you? Oh, you were just looking at replay for your brake pressure.
Yeah. Yep.
I think next session. I don't want to do it right now. Tomorrow.
Let's do it right now. I'm doing it right now. Let's do this right now.
Okay. Well, you on stream?
I am, but I was going to get you to do it too.
No, you can do it. I'm your crew chief. You're my driver. Get the fuck out there and get me some data.
Wow. Oh, wow. All right.
Shut up, Lewis, and do what I tell you.
Oh, we were only half a second behind Jacob. That's much better than a second.
Yeah. But he didn't spend as long as us.
It's true. There is a bop practice. Do I really care? No. You know what? Okay, fine.
We can just try it. What are you doing? Oh, you hit you.
Oh my god, there's too many cars. Why do they keep putting in a different order? I can never find my fucking car.
Yeah, they could fix this menu. They fixed all the others. This could be organized much better. Like, grouped by class, for one.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And it could also be you don't need those huge pictures. It could be way more compact so that you can see everything. It probably works better when there was only like maximum of 8 cars in a session. Now that menu doesn't work very well.
Oh god, I remember when it was like 6. I remember when it was 4.
I think it was 7 when I first joined in 2018, or 6.
That was the problem that we had modding NASCAR racing. It was only ever built for 4 cars because that was all the makes that existed in NASCAR.
It's interesting how, like, because I remember I started, and then maybe a couple seasons later they bumped it by 1, and then like a year later they bumped it by 1 again, and then they hit that point where they just went, we need to increase this, and they just started rapidly increasing it.
Yeah, it's because they must have fixed something. I reckon they freed other shit up to allow for that, because that's when netcode sort of turned to shit. Like there was, I think they took stuff off the processor and they tried to botch it, and it definitely affected other parts of iracing. I'm not fucking imagining some of the things that were going to shit. I never remember a netcode being so bad.
I haven't had any bad netcode shit.
But I don't ever remember it being this bad. I don't even remember NASCAR racing being that bad. Or R factor for that matter. Arguments could be made that it was because it was local. I'll accept that. Oh my god.
That makes a huge difference. Somebody said there's a bug with like lights. The headlights like don't provide any light.
In overcast, because it's not nighttime. Headlights only turn on. Do headlights only project light in like wet? It's not until it's declared wet. It's not until it's declared night.
Yeah, because actually there's that shift where it you see it switched to a different rendering system for nighttime.
Yes. All right. So garage. I'm not even sure what screen I'm sharing at the moment. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's there.
So front master cylinder.
System.
Mouse over it. On the left.
Foot pedal force into a hydraulic brake line pressure. The larger the front must reduces the brake line pressure. So you want a smaller one.
Yes. So if you make that small, just go as small as possible.
16.
On both of them. Yeah, the balance should stay the same, but this should it should lock up way easier. And I want to see if you can still.
Why is it nobody here?
Once the tires are warm, I want to see if you can still like lock them, or if you can still get to 100% without locking them. Because we could be leaving time on the table, not running a small enough.
You reckon that's what all the pros are doing, right? All the pros are running.
Plus, if it makes it easier on the pedal, you would be happy, right?
I would. But then I have to change my other setting.
Alright, put it in first, head out on track.
Cold ties.
Go for an installation lap. Your headlights are on.
Yeah, but they're not illuminating the track in front of me.
Yeah.
I've encouraged somebody else to come out.
Like your racing socks.
Oh, they're not even. I wore my racing socks so often, I wore a whole shoe. I haven't got new ones yet. That was well over a year ago, too. Oh, yeah, it's a bit easy to lock.
Wish I
I
could
wonder
see
if
your
this session
telemetry
is
bit,
the insanely cold session. And that's why no one's here.
Your track temp's 21, yeah.
What was super cold? Like 18.
Yeah, 18's like minimum.
So dark. You know what? Now that the lighting is so much darker for overcast, they really need to fix that lights. The lighting issue. I don't think anyone thought of that. They were like, "Oh shit!" I didn't think about that. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm gonna have to wind back my Fanatec.
No, keep it the same, just for comparison to what we just had.
No, I'm already. Oh, that's too deep. Oh, lock up.
Told you.
Yeah.
I mean, we went from, I think, the maximum to the minimum, and there's like 2 or 3 settings in between these that we can tune.
Oh, I'd be happy with this because I can then bring this back closer to the other cars. It would feel more like.
We just, as a team, we need to sort this out early so we're all practicing with the same brain
one.
field.
Yeah. Cool. I like what I feel. I like that I don't have to fucking stomp on it.
Like, I like the stomping, but if we're not maximizing our braking, then we should be fixing it.
Yeah, not maximizing braking. Yeah. I'm going to say that. Oh, fucking pulled that up early. Second lap.
And where you said you were like getting like murdered up here coming into this next corner, probably just people are able to brake harder. Fuck, there's heaps of people on the track now. You've started something.
Like, we just need some idiot to come out. Just one guy. Like, first person to leave gets fucking piles on. Stacks on.
I wish I could turn sound on for your stream, but not hear
Not
chat. Because I want to hear the car. I don't want to hear myself. Delayed by like 3 seconds.
Yes. I muted as well. Are there any times? No. P1 baby! I noticed what I think is a lock light in the car, which I could potentially use for doing this.
Oh yeah, on the sides of the wheel is the lock light.
I think it might also have some energy recovery stuff out there as well.
Tires should be pretty warm now.
Artifact. No, it's still blue. Oh, that's...
Yeah, see, so now you're only braking at like 60% peak.
How can you see that?
In your stream. You got the pedal inputs in the bottom left.
Oh. It's cold though. Not up to temp yet.
I mean, you're only like your 3rd lap. Must be pretty close.
Yeah, I got to build up to it though.
Next lap at the hairpin, I want you to
Right,
just
stomp it.
push up on it. Not stomp it, but like increase until you start to get that lock. We'll see where that is.
I went deeper last one. So dark I can't even see the fucking apex.
I Are we gonna have to worry about rain? Or we gotta wait till tomorrow to find
I
out?
don't know. Dennis was practicing rain today. Oh, it's locked.
I mean, so far, based on the way they've run the Enduros, I'd be surprised if it's not raining at some point.
Oh, somebody did the numbers. It's one of those flat earthers trying to prove the Earth's flat, and they prove it's round. They're like, oh, you know, it's not real. Please give us a break. And it's look, here's the real data. And someone did the numbers, and they went, dude, that's 30% chance of rain in Florida. So if it is based on past data for this day of the year, 30% chance of rain.
Yeah.
According to some random guy on the internet in an iracing forum. But it seemed legit, right?
Yeah. Well, this is a wet part of the world, right? Florida.
Very humid, yeah. I don't know. The problem is that I think it's a colder track. So potentially that might be skewing the data. But yeah, I would say definitely in this session I'm going deeper. But it's way more grippier. Way more grippier.
Yeah, but you're not even, you're braking at like 75%. So it just means there's more headroom there. But it makes it so
it's like flipping, right? It's like flipping.
Yeah, 100%. That's a good way to put it. It makes it easy. It's like having like ABS, except if ABS just cut off like before you were even close to locking the timer. So it means that like the way we've been driving it is just stomp on the pedal because there's no risk. Whereas with this, we would just have to practice like any other car to learn where that limit is and actually drive to the limit. But that's what we do in every other car, so I don't see why we wouldn't do it here.
Oh, mate. Oh.
Oh, you hit him.
No, I was up the inside. if I get kicked, that was the host. He went wide.
Yeah, you're right. Served him right.
Yeah, I'm running. Oh, I see. He apologised. So there you go. I was well up the inside. I actually waited. Anyway, I think this is a step forward. I'm not sure this data is ideal with the cold. Oh my god! I went to the fucking cone, or much closer to the cone then.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I'm happy with it just to make sure that we've...
Yeah, and I can actually wind my hack back a little bit, so to bring it back in line with the other cars on the service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I vote in favour of said change.
You're not going faster though. 49.
I just hit a fucking car! I just fucking lift for the fucking guy, and then I still crashed into him.
All I'm hearing is excuse.
Oh,
Come on, put a fast lap together for me.
I think I bent the car.
No, you haven't. I can see it. It's straight.
You have to wait until I get accustomed to the brake pressure. Even with hitting that guy and doing all that, I think I'm still up. Oh, it's a lock.
It wasn't very visible.
Maybe that's just the off track. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, it's a red sector. No.
Oh, straight off at the fucking...
Yeah. I don't know what I did then. Because I don't even think that was as late as the last lap.
I wish I was looking at your brake trace. Did you lock up? Or you just...
I just felt like it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Lock it in, Eddie. Now I just have to get used to it. Oh, somebody quicker than me. 2 seconds quicker than me. God damn it.
Get wrecked.
You got fucking slower. How am I slower? You know, I got to get used to that. Get on the brakes hard at the start.
What you're saying is you need to get good.
Yep. And confirm. And I need to trust in the grip. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do if this is not quicker. Oh no.
Actually, I just remembered. Oh, that's not going to be quicker.
Purple.
You're trying to shave some weight off the car, are you?
40 some 5 I was on 4. All I had to do was make that last corner.
Yeah, see? Faster. Way faster. Track temp would have something to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have futsal tomorrow night at 6:30, so I won't be on.
Are you really even the word that I don't know? Committed.
Absolutely. Still got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. And once we find out the potential rain, which I'm assuming there'll be some chance of rain, I think that's what I'm going to want to just drill. Rain.
Oh, you know what I should do? I know you guys have it already.
And in particular, transitioning from dry to wet. I feel like that's just such an important... Like, we do so much where, like, the track gets wet and then it dries out. But that's the easy transition. The hard one, like we saw in the F1, is when it suddenly gets wet.
I think it's raining. Come in.
Yeah, but you still gotta know, like, what to expect on that in-lap.
Yeah, but I don't think it's worth going, oh, we could do one more. Provided you're not into sunset.
No, but it's like...
when it starts raining.
You hit turn 2 and you go, fuck, somebody's just gone off in sunset, you know, it's going to be wet, make your way back to the pit lane. You need to know, like, you know, you start coming around the back end of the track and there's rain on the windscreen, like, what am I going to do?
I think rain on the windscreen, hit. Provided it's not like it.
Yeah, but when you get to the next corner, like, how gentle do I need to be?
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking more strat-based, like, do I have to stay out for one more lap? I see. Setups. What's this thing called? Ferrari. Where's Disco? Disco setups. 499. Today is 17. And then, yeah, based on said forecast, do you run a wet set with dries, or is it a dry set when to throw wets on?
Just have to see. I don't know if we've really like nailed down our wet driving to the point where I could tell. Like, I don't know, unless the car is dramatically different on a dry setup in the wet.
The other day, when you joined us and it was wet, I was on a wet set, and JB was on a dry set with whatever tyre we were running. So, so in the drying, in the wet and drying stuff, it was like basically the whole session. I think the wet setup was better. Either that or I was just better. But it seemed to, and we're talking a tenth, like the same sort of stuff. I'd have to look it up again, the results, to see if it was. But if it's not dry, it's quicker, for sure. So if it was sort of the Bathurst that we had a lot of wet track for the whole time, it might have been better to run a wet set with dries on it when it dried out, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, it's just something we need to work on somehow in the next few days. If you get any time, whack a spreadsheet up, because I'm going to get a bed soon.
Spreadsheet.
I'll try and do it tomorrow after work, if I remember. There's a good chance I'll forget. So remind me that in this game. If I forget.
I'll make it.
We probably do it. Fuck, I don't get any of my data. I'm going to get Crash 61. Download it on this. My data's great. Garage. Sign up. Telemetry agent. Go upload the. Where's the fucking download button? You can download it using this. Yeah. This is also a handy option when you're not streaming video and want to upload.
I did 27 laps on my stint, like JB did, and that was with that was with the tiny bit of fuel saving at the end, where I was just like, I was 0.2 laps short, and I managed to make it just enough to get to the end.
What did I do?
I don't know. I can't see your data. I'm looking at Garage 61.
You need to authorize your account before I can collect the data.
Average fuel consumed 3.41 litres per 3.3 litres per lap.
Yes, continue. Done. Your agent is now ready. Back to the app. That's interesting. It's fucking absolutely got all my practice. Like, it's got a practice from 19 minutes ago. Time on track. It's got all that shit. It's just to upload.
It would probably, the telemetry, iracing would have recorded the telemetry into the folder, and it's probably just read the telemetry files that are already there.
What if I got it turned off?
Probably don't.
Why is it restricted? Practice restricted. Where's ranking? Where's the ranking done? I've still got 4 world records.
World records. T.
F150 at Willow Spring. Got a Snetterton. Performing 2F4 rating. You have a lot of team records.
Me?
Yeah, you have 76 team records. Jacob has 392.
He does a bunch of random shit.
Don has 32. Oh, dude, this would be full anyway. That's fucking hilarious.
I reckon a lot of mine are the F1 car. Yeah, a lot of
GT3, the late P3, GT3 Cup,
Ray Rays.
supercars. You have the Algarve International Supercars record team. The Ford Fiesta World Rally Car at Atlanta Speedway. Dallara, Lamborghini GT3, Lotus 79, Mercedes AMG, Porsche GT3, Acura GTP. You got a good mix in here. Am I looking at the right fucking... Oh, that's... Okay, fucking show.
That doesn't sound like me.
No, that wasn't me. That's good. Sure.
I do have a bit of a mix. There's a lot of the Formula 1 car.
Yeah, there's some Porsches in there. There's some F4, Super Formula. Porsche Mission R. Well, just turn up to any track and you can... Yeah, turn up to any car, you got that one. Super Formula Lights, Toyota GR86. There's a lot of Nürburgring in here.
Yeah.
You've got a Formula Ford record.
Fuck off.
Nice
Fuck
place.
off.
Yeah, team one. Not...
Yeah.
Trying to take you and you were
Wow.
blocking me. And I
You got the
put up,
team
fuck
up
off.
too.
Please.
You crashed out of that. Did that load? Where's the app? How do I go back to the app? Right, 61. Will that do it? Oh yeah, that's. Let's see if anything's uploaded because I'm not even sure I had telemetry turned on to record at all. I've got one sector turning up on one lap. That's a bit. Is it uploading? Will it even tell me if it's uploading? Will it tell me? Settings for launch, show hide. iRacing waiting for telemetry. Like it doesn't even say. I don't even know. I don't even know where it's. Anyway, lap. Pitted. Off track. I pitted on 25. But I also pitted on 26. So I did the end of 25, I guess. End of 25? Does that seem right?
End of 25. That's a lap shorter than me and JB.
Yeah, I was like 0. Like I barely made it to that.
Really? What is your average fuel for the stint?
I don't know. I'm just looking at iRacing.
Ah,
I'm
so you don't have it in garage 61.
garage.
Garage.
Negative.
I pitched it on lap 26.
So this is what I'm looking at.
Where's your?
The fact that it says pitted.
Pitted. Right.
I don't know. I guess not.
Oh, but
Doesn't count the outlap.
yeah. Oh wait, no. Neither does garage 61. Pit out is not number 1. So yeah, that's short. That's a lap shorter. That's a big difference in fuel. But I guess it adds up. Like 0.1 lap, 0.1. What times 27? 2.7 liters. That's almost a lap. So yeah, if you're using 0.15 liters or more a lap or something, then that could do it.
Don't know. Because I don't know.
That's right. We'll find out later.
We
It
will.
might not even matter.
Well, I don't think it
I
will.
wasn't. I honestly was not thinking about fuel saving at all. And it was only because I was like 0.2 of a lap short that I even bothered.
Yeah. All right. Do a spreadsheet, load the data, and see where it's at.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Might wrap that up. Might wrap it up. Oh yeah, I'll just do this. What's it fucking? What?
Me and you.
Yeah. So it's pretty much. It's pretty. Look back. Look. And back.